ibxtoycat, and this world is 100% made up of the beach biome. This is one of the weirdest biomes in the game, honestly, because it represents both the land of the beach as well as the water next to it. And so if you throw that into Minecraft's terrain engine, you get one of the oddest looking worlds I think I've ever seen. But here's the question: if the world is very odd and apparently filled with shipwrecks, can I beat Minecraft? Indeed, can I beat Minecraft in this absolute beach of a challenge? That is the question that we're going to be answering today. It should be a lot of fun. There is a bonus chest here, but we won't be using it because instead I think that it will be more fun to start by using the shipwrecks which are everywhere. Usually shipwrecks are like, there's one somewhat near the spawn, but having a whole dozen of choices of them is something that does provide us with something quite interesting. The challenge here is going to be a fun one, and I hope that you enjoy it. Because just to make things more spicy and interesting, because theoretically it's always possible to beat Minecraft, but just to make things more fun, the chat will be suggesting and adding challenges every 10 minutes. So that way, it's not just beating Minecraft, it's having to beat Minecraft while facing off against the chat. They will be given the options, they will have some fun, and we're gonna work with everyone to do precisely that. First things first though, let's see if we can't get some decent loot. There is always multiple chests in these places, and also I guess this is our best source of wood we're going to be finding outside of the bonus chest. So 6 iron, pretty good. 6 lapis, pretty good. 1 gold, not actually very good, but I'll take it. And we'll see what we can do with all this stuff together. A bottle of enchanting might be worthwhile. But yeah, we're going to be breaking any wood blocks we can find because I don't want planks. I think it's so demotivating to break down planks, but it's not demotivating to do this. Thought of buried treasure, but not the shipwrecks, says Miss Pat Van Drive Lady. Here's the fun thing: we can go looking for the buried treasure, and I bet that'll make a big difference. But yeah, there are apparently beaches are a magnet for shipwrecks. It's ludicrous how many we have. I guess because the biome in regular Minecraft is so small by default that if like they have to make the rate, the rate per chunk or so very high because there's not much beach in your world. So if you make your entire world beach, you end up doing pretty well from it, it looks like. So that's my first buried treasure chest I'm going to be going towards. Also, is it almost nighttime? Oh no, it is! Okay, it looks like the challenge. Okay, so chat, surviving night, usually you want to go to sleep, right? How am I going to do that? I have no access to wool, and there's no sheep that spawn in the beach biome, so I've got to find wool in some other way. I think usually you go for a village as your backup if you couldn't find a sheep. There's none of those either, so it's either spiders or it's abandoned mine shafts. Or as Enrodit says, never sleep. By the way, hello everyone, I'm ibxtoycat. How are you doing on this fine Sunday, I want to say? I know my days of the week very well. I've got food, by the way, that's nice. I wasn't expecting to get that so quick, but it's nice to have a source of food, a source of trims, and maybe eventually a source of, I don't know, fun. And now let's break this to get a substantial amount of wood, and then let's work out how we're surviving the night. This is the desert of the world's pirates. Yeah, this, pirates make a deal with the devil, and in exchange for having a very safe life in one way, they get this in the other. Stay underground once phantoms spawn until you get a bed, says Mr. Lowe. That actually is like a good way to counteract it, but I think that's 3 days in. I'm hoping we'll work out a bed before then. Speaking of working out a bed, thank you so much for becoming the 472nd channel member. Really appreciate you joining the club. Now you know you have access, Bianca, to the member-only videos, the green name, the emojis, so you can say your desert well too. Also, claim a shipwreck and make it your base. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, honestly. I'm going from chest to chest looting and seeing what it gives me. But right now, I've got one very big fundamental problem to solve, and it's how do I stay alive at night? And I think, again, this is just my plan for the answer. I think what we could do is we could make ourselves, oh, wow, 3 spiders. Yeah, if we can find 7 or so spiders, we get 0 to 2 per spider, so we could theoretically do it in as few as 6, but if we find a few dozen spiders, we might just be onto something. So if we can find some stone to make a stone sword, I can't, it's all sandstone. Okay, so I'm gonna make a wooden sword, and I'm gonna go crazy right here. I'm gonna kill all of these people, all of these Minecraft mobs, that is to say. And I really want to do so without being attacked by spiders. So I'm going to run over here. I'm going to eat my carrots. I've got very few of these, but I'm going to make sure each of them counts. There's another spider over there. Yeah, this is going to work out great. I think I think I can solve my sleeping problem on day 1. I can't believe crafting is all weird and broken right now. It's like this in every world. Like, the first time you use a crafting table in a world, all the recipes are all, like, jumbled up. It's one of the weirder bugs, like, to even end up in Minecraft, in my opinion, but it's fine. Okay, you know, I can't craft this way. Oh, no. That's the thing I've mentioned before of, like, if you're accidentally typing in the box when you're just trying to do something. Okay, so let's, okay. Oh, welcome to the pain we are currently experiencing. I'm going to eat 2 more carrots as I go to the crafting table now. This is hard, this is rough. Gotta make it work, though. Hey, thank you, Angler Van Kattenhell. Okay, so I'm gonna make a crafting table, but over here now, because I cannot do one over there. It's just not working for me. And then we're gonna make some sticks real quick, and then we can make a sword, or an iron sword. Oh yeah, jump straight away from that wooden nonsense and into the stuff where it really matters. Get the skeleton to hit the zombie, because then that's gonna remove one of our problems. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, problem is not removed. No problem's gone. I'm running out of food desperately, but I need string if I'm gonna sleep. And that is a lot easier said than done, I find. I think making a shield is actually one of the best investments I can make, because otherwise I'm gonna die to the next skeleton that comes along my way. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's kill spiders while desperately hoping we can make a shield, because otherwise we are done for. Okay, so my crafting table's gone, but my other crafting table is still there. I have precisely 2 string, and you need 12 to make a bed. If you've never done the recipe before, it's one of my favorite survival things you can do. But yeah, you can. There we go. We got a shield. Put it on. Shield and a sword by itself is gonna keep me vaguely alive while I try and get the string I need for a bed. As long as I can get. Oh, I'm dead. There's a skeleton somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm dead from it. Okay, so as long as I can find some decent number of rotten flesh tonight, that will keep me alive via the back door, you know? If I can just continuously kill zombies. Okay, let the creeper blow them up, maybe. If I can kill enough zombies to get food, then I'll be able to get the string that I need to make a bed. Put on the helmet, says Enrod it. Yeah, you know what? The helmet will give me something. It's not going to give me much, but it's better to have something than nothing. Blast protection! See, okay, now I can let creepers explode all I like, because I am very well blast protected. Okay, so this is going well. My first little grind away is gonna result in a success, it looks like, and 7 string already. Just really gotta work out a food thing soon. There's no zombies the moment I say I've got a plan for food. All the zombies dry up. So instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk towards, I'm gonna pick up all the sand, because sand seems like a good thing. It's a rare resource in a world like this, let me tell you. But I'm gonna pick up all the sand, and then I'm gonna just find any zombies on the way to a shipwreck. I'm gonna hope there's some carrots in there, so, or maybe rotten, not rotten stew. Maybe suspicious stew. There's no rotten flesh from that guy. If we can find some of that, will be great. Why is there so much desert? Just joined. Oh, this challenge is a beach, not a desert. Easy mistake to make, though. Easy mistake to make. Okay, so we got 9 string. I'm so close to being there. So close. I'm pushing things a little bit, but it's fine. That's 11 string. 1 more string, internet, and we have got a bed. Oh, okay. Yep, we did it. Okay, we just need wood now. I don't have enough on me, I don't think, but we can make a bed if I can just get to that shipwreck in one piece. Woo! That was smooth. Well, a desert has less water. You know, yeah, deserts, everyone knows water is just so hard to find in deserts. Very rare. It's just impossible to find. This is going surprisingly well, says Dasher. Yeah, usually when I try this many chaotic things at once, things start to go pear-shaped real fast. But this has started to work out. So, yeah, this mod was made using Crack Magnet's Superflat generator. I think it'd be fun to, like, make a challenge out of the idea of, like, okay, so let's kill him, get the rotten flesh, that's 2. That's a good backup if it comes to it. Then we're just gonna try and get in this structure, and then close off the entrance behind us so nothing can climb up here. And then in we go. What's in the chest? Please be something good. That's fine, I don't need anything good. It turns out I've got more strip jungle logs, so I'll just make those into planks, that into a crafting table, and I can go straight to sleep in my new cabin. 3 white wool, 1 white bed. That's sleeping technically. Oh no, I can't sleep. I can almost sleep. So instead I could make myself a... it's kind of dark in here, don't you think? It's a shame you can't make a lapis torch. I can make a jungle sign. I can make a smithing table. Nothing will give me any light. I can make a button, maybe. That would give me the idea of light. And also, wait, I've got lapis. Lapis can be used to craft blue dye. Blue dye can be used to craft a blue bed. For some reason, it used lapis instead of the blue dye to make the bed. So I'm just going to make the bed even bluer right now if I can. Not an option. Can I make the helmet even bluer? Not an option either. Very sad. Okay, so instead what we're going to do is we're going to peek outside, just see what's out there. Nothing's out there. We're going to see if maybe we can just get some sleep in if I really try. No, there's monsters definitely nearby. So if I could just run around, run away, I'd be able to survive that way. By the way, we'll start the poll for the first challenge now as we're approaching 10 minutes in. You know, we'll go a little wild card on this. What challenge do you think we should add to this? Internet. Okay. So there's a zombie villager there. Oh, okay. I think I'm just going to have to run out and do this. You may have stared at an Enderman. Do you think I stared at an Enderman? I hope I didn't stare at the Enderman. Okay, you know what? You've scared me now, though. I might have stared at the Enderman. I don't know what I get up to sometimes. So, I think a bucket is a necessity at this point. Or an iron pickaxe is actually more so. No, a bucket is more so than an iron pickaxe. So yeah, we'll let chat pick some fun challenges, and then we'll pick from those to add a new challenge. New challenge, no sleeping, says Han, did you know? Would it be a cruel one if that got picked before I slept? Okay, I'm gonna hope there's no more mobs now. Come on, where are these mobs? Okay, so I'm gonna check up. I don't see any mobs. I think okay. Yeah, looking around. I'm not seeing what the fuss is all about, actually. Oh, I see the fuss. Okay, so we just gotta... First of all, I think we should craft a ladder or something so that I can get up, but nothing else can. I just really desperately need for these zombies to not be there anymore. And I don't know how best to achieve that, but time is running out. I need to go to sleep before the night's over. Oh! Okay, just in the middle of nowhere. The moment the spider stops chasing me, we go. Okay, go. Am I gonna sleep through the night? Oh, no, don't get me. Oh, okay. I survived. I probably could have avoided the spider too if I knew what I was doing. Day 1 is through. I like your pro tips, says Larissa Mandeveld. Yeah, I like, I'm glad you like them. It's one of my favorite things, is helping people play Minecraft a little bit better. Because being a sandbox game, there's so many things you can do, an infinite number, that it can feel impossible to know what will actually help you. I don't see a chest around here. Oh, yes I do. Oh, even better than just seeing one. That's exactly, yeah, this is incredible. This is everything I could want or need. And now I just need food. So I could cook some turtles up. One of my favorite sources of food. It's a little illegal, but you just gotta get 6 turtles, burn them up, put them together in a bowl, and you get a very delicious dish. But yeah, in the absence of that, I think I really do think we're gonna have to go to buried treasures and shipwrecks if we want food. So this is my home portal. Like, this portal being this close to a shipwreck means this has to be my home base. And yeah, we'll see what we do from this. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Okay, so we'll take some of the most popular challenges now, and we'll do a poll for them in the chat. I think that'd be a fun little thing. No, not for the turtles, says Brindon Rivers. Fishing rod. Oh, actually, yeah, fishing rod. Yeah, okay. That's the plan. Fishing rod time. Everyone loves fishing time. You know, fishing stream. Who doesn't love the fishing stream? So we're gonna make some sticks. And we're not going to make a rod because we're one string... I can never remember the recipe correctly, apparently. Oh, no, it's right there. I'm stupid. That's how you know I can't remember the recipe. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, no. I don't have the ingredients for this thing that I have the ingredients for. So then we're going to move the blank stuff up here. Just don't need any of it. And then we're going to go fishing. So the fish will hopefully sustain me. Woo, live stream, says Tam Dukes. Good to see you, Tam Dukes. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I've got some tropical fruit juice in a deer glass today. So those are my Christmas glasses. Also, I don't know. Okay, I was worried that there was no fish coming. It just takes a while. I haven't done unenchanted fishing in a while, it seems. You can clearly tell. But if we just get, like, 4 fish and then find some stone. Because there'll be stone under the ocean somewhere. Like, it's not a real ocean, it's a beach ocean, but, like, there'll be stone under there. Oh, a saddle! Why? It's so hard to find a saddle in a regular world, and I just got one for free today. Nice. Love it. Love to see. Good to see you, Stel Hyper. Good to see you, Erodit, and Joshua Lyles, and Ryan, and Deadlock Raven. Hope you're doing wonderful. Also, you have to use a boat for that increased RNG. Yeah, I think a boat is probably the best way to take advantage early game. Like, it's the equivalent of going mining in this world. It's just hop in a boat, go see what I get in these shipwrecks here. I think I should still have some food before I do that, though. I think it still makes sense for me to get myself to full hunger and then game it all out. Oh, also, oh, never mind. All out of this. So we need to... We don't have enough wood for a boat, also. That's a... So where did my fishing rod go? There it is. So, as long as we find 5 fish, I'll get to full hunger, which will get me up to, like, 2.5 hearts. And then I can withstand, like, a drowned attack or something. And that means I'll be safe to go to another shipwreck and just hope they have carrots. It's not the best solution, but it's a solution. If I... Or, because there's probably iron there, I should go back to my base, make the iron pickaxe, and just make a furnace. Because then 2 cooked salmon is all the way there, and then we're basically done, right? So there is a debate. I think there is a couple of equally valid good moves here. Which one of them I do, I think, is a bit more of a debate. So yeah, we'll work it out. Also, yeah, I do hardcore. You know what? Would you think that'd be a fun challenge? You can suggest it. Okay, no. If you spend like a second hesitating, you always lose your thing here. Okay. Let's go. So furnace and iron pick, says Boondock Saint. Yeah, if we're getting iron, the pickaxe makes more sense. Usually the bucket makes more sense in terms of like if you have scarcity, but we clearly don't, and also we're getting terrible drops. Let's go for it. Let's go make a pickaxe, then use the pickaxe to make a furnace, then use the wood to fuel the furnace. Okay, that works. We'll make it happen. Okay, pickaxe, go. Stone. I hope there's some stone down here. There has to be, right? Yeah, there we go. There's some stone literally right here. So getting 8 stone underwater is a little bit harder than above ground, especially because of the fact that we have to worry about dying. Oh, and there's coal. Okay, we don't have to worry about fueling the furnace. I've got the fuel sorted. Lamau at that base. You don't like my base? My base is beautiful. Excuse you. Okay, so then we're going to jump down, and we're going to do it. Can you turn sand into sandstone? Says Dasher. Yeah, turning the sand into sandstone might really work out for me. Then I could... Actually, no. I think the sand would be better as sand because I could use its gravity to my own benefits. I don't know what those benefits are yet, but I know there's gonna be some. So every like 3rd block we mine, I think we gotta escape to the surface. Even 3 might be too many actually. No. Okay, yeah, 3 is pushing it. But I'm now on 5 cobblestone, if I can just get those 2 back from earlier. And so now I just need to get 3 more. So 3 cobblestone, then we're out, okay? We're out of the game of mining cobblestone. Okay, so there's 3 from earlier. I don't know where they are. But that's 5. Where did I mine them? I definitely mined some cobblestone. Where is it? Do you see it, internet? Is it just, it's gone? I mined 3 cobblestone and now it doesn't exist anymore? Okay, that's... Oh, no, there it is, okay. It would have been faster just to mine more, but, you know, this is something I'm realizing too late. That's gonna be a furnace, and that's gonna be my hunger and salvation sorted. Boom. Okay. That, 2 raw salmon will do. You should make a pyramid base out of sandstone, just so people know what biome it is. You know, that's entirely fair. Is this the existential dread stream? You're so close to death at all times. You know, that you could work that into your challenge suggestions. So yeah, just final time, leave any good challenges you have in the chat, and we'll pick a few of the fun ones and then we'll do a poll via the YouTube stream function as to which of those we should do later. Challenges to the rest of the stream? Yeah, we'll add the challenge to the rest of the stream, and we'll slowly build up like a list. So we got to do all of them at once. So we're not going to go crazy on the first one, like, oh, you can't touch sand ever again. Although maybe, actually. But the idea is to that to be the goal. Wow, such an early stream, says the Grand Owl Master. Yeah, I've got to be up north tonight. I've got something fun tomorrow. I'm meeting Harrison and Ash. We're doing you could call it like a company retreat if you wanted to. And so I'm looking forward to it. No touching water ever. That is a fun one too. I do think that would be fairly prohibitive as well. But again, as soon as the poll runs and as soon as it's done, we'll add the challenges to the game. So you can't touch andesite. Not too hard, but difficult mines, says Swearjar. Yeah, andesite is a weird one because you don't even know when it's coming. Like it'd be like having a second source of lava in the game, which might be fun. Might be fun. So, yeah, I'm gonna swim across this first ocean. Gonna find some wood there and use that to make a boat to get back, by the way. Never go under Y100, says Plume. That's a fun idea for a challenge in general, I think. I've wanted to do this forever, the idea of Highlander. I think you'd have to add quite a few things to make it a balanced, fair challenge, in my opinion. Also, hi to Gat. Caught the stream of my son. He enjoys you for some reason, says Bennett Hopper. Wow, for some reason. I'm glad he enjoys me for some reason. But you know, the reason is because of the high-quality British content. No going inside a structure, even if you made it, says Garrett911 Cosmo. That's an interesting concept too. Yeah, again, I've got Big Salmon in the chat, reading through these. So you'll see when they show up. It's all good. It'll happen. And then after the first one, we'll work out from there. Don't worry. It's one of the things I want to like kind of have going is like slightly. Oh, it's so noisy. It's one of these fun ways to like bring a little bit of like one of the problems people have with like interaction on live streams is people love the idea of like, oh, it's cool, you can interact with the streamer, but like because I am doing the thing in the background and talking to you right now, it can be hard to do stuff like that. So by setting it up by having, in this case, very very thankfully, Big Salmon handling that, it means that we have the ability for me to continue playing and have it kind of happen there. I think it's fun. You still put my daughter to sleep. She's going on 7 now. You know, that's basically a compliment. If you think about it, putting someone to sleep means they're so in awe of the good things that you do. They're like, I couldn't stay awake any longer and enjoy this. Also, I really didn't watch out on the time. Okay, so we got 2 obsidian, we got a gold helmet, gold everything here, and we got a lot of iron. That's almost, in fact, that is enough iron to make 2 nuggets now. Then we got a second flint and steel and more golden caps. So let's put on the gold armor. I think protection 3 is better than blast protection 2, just mathematically speaking. And I think that gold block is worth going for. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna have the gold block. Then we're gonna throw the blue dye on the ground and the spider eyes on the ground and also one of these treasure maps. And then use the other treasure map to work out where we're going tomorrow. Okay, right there. Over that direction. It's so far away, actually. Okay, so chat, you can now vote on which of the 4 challenges become permanent. It'll be a lot of fun. Only 4 options per poll. Yeah, I would have guessed, we could have done even fewer and like brought it down to like 2 or 3 maybe. I mean, I consider it positive that my driving seems to put my passengers to sleep. Oh, I think that's, something about cars, right? I didn't even consider this till recently, but there's a lot of people who haven't been a passenger in a long-distance car journey for a substantial portion of their life. Like, if it's something you'll do a lot as a child, but you don't do it a lot as an adult. And so, like, the vibrations of a car make you so sleepy. I have no idea how more people don't fall asleep at the wheel. It feels like that should be happening all the time. But it doesn't somehow, right? I have no idea the witchcraft behind it. But cars are such perfect sleepy places. Something about it. Like, I guess they're such opposite of perfect sleepy places in theory. Like, you've got to, you know, like, if you're sitting up, it's not a good position to sleep in. This isn't proper sleep, is it, compared to going down? I feel jealous of people who can sleep in any position, anywhere. I'm very much I need optimal conditions to sleep, and even then, who knows if it will work, sort of a guy. So I feel a little envy if you're the sort of person who's like, yeah. Also, it looks like, looking at the poll, you can check this in chat yourself if you're curious. If you're watching this on a device where chat is hard to access, looking at you, YouTube on TV, then right now, only food is raw fish. Looks like it is winning the poll, which would really put a wrench in the plans. But I feel like I could make that work. I don't know the specifics on how, but I feel like I could. I hope I'm right. And if I'm not, then we'll find out real soon, won't we? So now let's break some more wood, because I am running desperately low, and then try and get home before anything messes me up. The only thing that keeps me awake while driving is the pure terror, knowing that driving is extremely dangerous. I was thinking about this yesterday, actually. The idea, like, I still am in favor of the idea. Like, I still think it's a broadly good thing that everyone gets to, like, it's I guess driving is something that is very dangerous inherently, and some people are always like, okay, I should be aware of that fact, and it will help me to drive safer. And some people are like, yeah, driving's just the way I get around. I don't really think about that sort of stuff. And like, you know, like, so people who can like do all sorts of distracted types of driving. And it's kind of fun that like you have an equal odds of, I don't know, it's there's a proper word for what I'm trying to describe here, of where you are both taking on the same risk, or, you know, like you are putting on a risk to everyone around you in a weird way, but you're both allowed to do the exact same activity regardless of how you think about it. And I think there's something cool about that, even though it's terrifying to me again that some people forget. Like, if you make the car just a way to get around, you forget about how dangerous it is. I don't know, like, I guess danger and necessity. When something becomes necessary, we stop thinking about how dangerous it is. Because why would you think about how dangerous something is if you're going to do it anyway? And I think that is a bit of a problem. You get complacent. It's one of the things that you can... Yeah, Lorenzo, I agree with that, Lorenzo. That's definitely how you say your name. We've agreed. Law... I'm going to try and work it out. So it's Law... 3NZ42S. Yep, that's Lorenzo. I see Lorenzo. It must be Lorenzo. The poll. Okay, so chat, we're gonna reveal the results. I can't see them all right now. I only see like one option at a time. So in the first poll for our first challenge, well, I guess we'll do it like every Minecraft day from now on, because there's been a bit of a technical snafu there, but. So the first poll to add a challenge to our run, because beating Minecraft in this world, you know, it's doable. It's got a lot of weird extra challenges, but the first challenge we will add is at 39%. Oh, it's perfectly tied. Damn.
Hey, Toy Cat.
Oh, I didn't plan for that. I guess we have to do both now.
So far this year. Here's my Toy Cat tax.
Thank you, Chris H. I am, it's something I'm really working on. I maybe understandably, but it's something I am really working on. So I'm glad if you're looking at it that you're enjoying it. That's a good sign. It means I'm doing something right, hopefully. So you know what, chat? Just to make up for the fact that it has been 20 minutes, we'll do both challenges. Just this one time, no touching. So the 4 challenges were no structures. 8% agreed to that. No one wants that challenge. Only 12% of people say no shipwreck chests. And then out the next 2, no touching water and only food is raw fish. Just to balance out that it's been this so far, we have to do both now. The only food I can eat from now onwards is raw fish, so rotten fish. Oh, sorry, this is a crafting table, not a chest. I was sitting there like, why can't I move the items into the chest? But it's a crafting table. So now the only food I can eat is raw fish. I cannot cook up my fish anymore. This is solely for, I don't know what this is solely for, but I have one. I solely have to eat raw fish. So there's a lot of fishing which now has to be built into my plans. That's fine, I can work with that. We're gonna make my iron ingots, I'm gonna make my gold nuggets, and then I'm going to put the stairs in here And then, I don't know, these... I'm trying to declutter my inventory. It's always a work in progress. There we go. Okay, so now if I can just make a bucket, which I definitely can, I think I'm ready to go to the Nether, minus the food. So, raw fish is such a brutal food source, unless we can go on the oceans with, like, a looting sword and find some. So, we do have a way around that, whereas no... Actually, wait, no, we can't. We have to... we have to only eat raw fish, but we can't touch the water. That is to say, me, the player, ibxtoycat, can't go in the water. Something I touch can go in the water. I think you could take this to mean I could go in a boat. I do have to say, I think if I'm in the boat, I'm not touching the water, right? So, no touching water might have an exception built into it. You know, chat, we'll let you clarify that one, but, yeah, raw fish only is the real brutal challenge here, which I'm gonna have to really try to work out a better solution for. I guess a good fishing rod would save me. If you go fishing enough, you do get fishing rods, and those fishing rods can do real good for you. I would say boats are okay. Yeah, okay, you know, actually, we're doing a poll. Let's do it. Let's go. Does a boat count as touching water? 75% of people say no. Okay, easy. Yes, but how would you get out? You'd need 2 boats. So just to show you while I've got a boat here, again, there's no gain to me to testing this and showing you. But while I'm in the boat, I'm not touching the water because I'm in the boat, safe from the water, and then I just have to get out onto land, like so. Oh no, yeah, that got me out under the boat, didn't it? So I guess I'd have to. Okay, ooh, my fish is done. Yeah, I think you would have to. You'd have to make a second boat to get out of. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Pat. We make a second boat, put it on the land, then we can transfer from a boat to the other boat and have a land boat next to our sea boat. That's a good idea. Okay. So that's how the boat mechanics will work for this. We're allowed in a boat, but we're not allowed to touch the water at all. So that's pretty fun. Glad we clarified that together, chat. So we'll make a list of these as we go on, but so far we're on no touching water and and only food is raw fish. Every night we add another challenge, and we're gonna see if we can beat Minecraft this way. It'll be a lot of fun, I think. Is your goal to beat the Ender Dragon? I mean, you tell me. What boss will I find in the end dimension? Did I get a bowl? Does this count as raw fish? I found it in the ocean. Could make a nice ceviche, maybe. But yeah, what are the strongholds underwater, lol, says Chilean Detato. There's always another way. There's always a way to avoid touching water. Unless the stronghold is a water in like a bowl that's at ocean level. Even then, there's still a way. I think there's always a way. I don't know for sure, but it feels like that's true. And now we've got 4 raw fish, so we could probably take a peek at the Nether. I'm not saying we should go right in, but we would take a peek. New rule: if you accidentally touch water, you have to hiss like a cat, says Dasher. I can't even do the proper hiss, like... Sounds a bit like Dracula if I try. No digging, no stone. This is harsh, says Beth Voltaire. Yeah, well, I'm hoping that chat, you can suggest whatever you want, but obviously it comes down to the challenges that people pick. Like, a lot of people chose no structures, because then they would remove some of the fun off the beach. Which I think is a lot of I think is a lot of fun, is that, like, you get to pick your own fun level here. It's your stream, chat. I'm just hosting it. So, can't even hiss? You're not a real toy cat. You know, good cats don't need to hiss. How often do you find something that you need to hiss at? Is there lava down there? There's not. Oh, there's stone there, though. I can't believe... I did all that underwater mining, and there was just random stone exposed right here. Weird beach, but, totally gotta take advantage. I think I should make some, like, a stone axe or something soon, because I need a lot of wood for this to work. So there's no water around here. Oh, touching water is an interesting rule with a bucket, but we won't think about it too hard. Okay, so we're going to make a hole over here such that the water will pour into that hole. No! That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, if I do that, will it pour into that hole? Yeah, it does. Okay. So now we can mine this, and then we're going to replace that block with a lava block. And then... One sec. What did I just hear? Did you hear that, internet? It's something very strange. I think there's someone in my walls. Toycat, sorry I'm late, says Betheltech. Good to see you. You can fish up fuel, right? Yeah, there's a lot of weird, Toycat has lost. Oh, you're right. No, I touched the water. It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, I've got to be more careful about the water that comes from buckets. Okay, so I've got to stand way back here if I'm gonna mine it. It's me. I'm in your walls. Yeah, I can't. I was thinking about ocean water this whole time, but you're right. This bucket is made up off the water that is from there. You have that tiny door in your office. God knows what's in there. Is it the mating foxes again? Oh, it's the attic troll. Yeah, did anyone else see this? It was like a social media thing of a guy who was like, I can hear there's Jews in my walls. And everyone's like, well, that's silly and ridiculous. And then he's like, look, everyone made fun of me, but then this whole scandal came out. And, you know, to give him credit, there was a recent thing about the tunnels in New York, right? So I don't know what to believe anymore. I just don't know what to believe anymore. So now I'm going to be real careful about putting water over here. I'm going to make sure it doesn't ruin the lava. Come on. Okay. So it's spilling that way, but we're fine. Okay. So it's not going to ruin the lava. And we're going to remove this block underneath it. And then we're going to move some lava there. Then we're going to move a second lava up above it. No, it doesn't work that way. So we're going to move a second lava over here somewhere. I don't know. And then move that there. But it doesn't work there, so we have to put it... Oh, no! My lava! Okay. I do not know water physics. I have to admit at this point. So I'm now... 1, 2, 3... I'm 6 obsidian away from being able to make a portal. And I've clearly proven the water method is not something I can be trusted with. Please tell me there's more lava. I know there's not, but I need to check if there's lava down here that I've just somehow missed. Because that was bad. That was pretty bad. Yeah, there's nothing down there. There's just a lot of blocks. Okay, whoopsie. Big whoopsie. You know, that is actually a good thing. That allowed me to go out and find more obsidian. I need 4 more. Let's go find it from ruined portals. Take advantage of the beach. Seems like they're more visible in this world. And, oh man, the portal was almost complete, says Bird for Life. If I wish I had a good grasp on lava physics, or water physics. I never do. It's one of those, I don't even know how they coded water, to be honest with you. It's one of those systems that I'm sure every time someone tries to fix, they're like, I don't understand this system. I don't know how this is written or why it's like that. So we're all good. You know, I in exchange for falling in water, I lost my lava. We can pretend that's just what happened. Do you have gold pants? No, I have everything but gold pants, but I've got a yellow skin, so it's like I've got gold pants. So now I'm going to make a staircase up here. I'm going to take one of these, just this little basic staircase. I'm going to use it so that I have a way in and out of my house. And then I'm going to use some cobblestone that I haven't got. I'm going to make some cobblestone, or you make some iron even, into an iron axe. And now I've got 3 tools, which is pretty nice. I can use some of this to get some extra wood. Like this piece of wood doesn't need to be there. And then we can make my house just a little bit bigger. Can we mine these blocks? Yeah, we can. Yeah, and now look at all the extra space we've got. Oh, I'm loving this. Just gotta brick this off in some way. There we go. Yeah, this is great. And so now we'll just place a block there and there. And I've got a little skylight that lets people in. Where did my bed go, actually? Oh, it's in my inventory. So now we can put the bed on the table, because I like to sleep on a table. I live life fancy. So chat, suggest your challenges, and we'll go through and we'll vote on which ones apply to the next day. Oh, okay. That's gonna be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Okay, we're gonna go get some. It's gonna be wonderful. We'll get a bit of fishing done on the way too, because that seems important. There was a ruined portal near spawn, but I think I'm gonna head towards this treasure map, just on the off chance that it gives me better stuff. No touching sand, says Erudit. No touching sand is a fun rule. I'm sure people will pick it. Only use obsidian from the ruined portal chests as Dasher. You aren't allowed to collect obsidian, only mine it, says Bianca McDonald. That is actually a doable challenge, funnily enough. I think getting 3 diamonds at this point might be just as doable as getting obsidian. Oh, yeah, salmon. Nice. So I've got 9 fish now and only 1 hunger. It's pretty good, I would say. No gaining experience, says Geds Greg. I did one of my favorite, like, challenge runs back in the day was can you beat Minecraft without getting experience? I think it was a lot of fun. Okay, so I've got 7 raw cods. Pretty decent. Museum challenge, no touching anything. Just gotta yell, that belongs in a museum, as I go everywhere. You know, this is a very good idea. I see absolutely no flaw with it. So yeah, if we slowly walk as we fish, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And I can do my very best. Okay, I'm just gonna... There we go. Oh. There we go. I love the distance that you can fish in Minecraft. Until that video, I didn't know you could burn experience orbs, says Stella Hyper. Ah, you've been subscribed since those days. It's weird because to me it feels like some of the most recent videos I did, but I looked recently. It was 2019. It was pre-pandemic. It's that thing where the pandemic has messed with my sense of years again. I think being subscribed to a channel for 5 years puts you in the top 20% for sure. So the 2 challenges that people have suggested are 9 slot inventory and kiss every turtle. Oh man, I don't know which of these is more ridiculous. I genuinely cannot tell you which of those is a weirder challenge. I can tell you they're both weird pretty easily. But I hope you already know that, chat. I hope you're already quite aware of the weirdness of your challenge requests. Because every turtle is winning too. What have we done? What have we done? I subscribed in 2020, but I binge watched a lot of the older videos. Awesome, Stella. I'm glad you've been glad you liked them. Okay, so now we're in. Oh, wheat. Can't use wheat. Can't use carrots. Could probably use moss for something, but I don't know what it would be. Coast armor trims is something, I guess. I'm glad my inventory looks like it won't be limited. That's the one positive takeaway. And we're also gonna, because I'm gonna use boats to try and get out to that ruined portal. I'm gonna need to make a lot of boats. So a lot of wood will be in order. So every time we see a turtle, according to this new challenge, I have to kiss it. What does kissing every turtle mean in this context? I've got to go up to him and go, mwah, mwah. Are you enjoying this? That's good. Okay, there is another turtle. I must kiss him. Mwah. 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 There you go. And then this one too. Yeah, oh, good turtle kiss for you. Mwah. Okay. That's what kissing sounds and looks like. Trust me, I am an adult. So now we're going to make a spruce crafting table. We don't get a choice. I'm going to make 2 boats. Okay, this is my clever plan to avoid touching water. By making 2 boats instead of 1. Everyone knows 2 boats is better than 1. By making 2 boats, we can get in the 1 boat and then put the other boat on land where we're going. And then we'll get enough obsidian that there won't be any issues anymore. Prime out of context clip show content. It's an important challenge. To cat speaking French. Moi, moi. Yeah, I'm telling the turtle he's mine. I'm letting him know. It's not long till he's going down. You know, I figured I'd be in the Nether at this point, but I've got a lot of turtles to kiss, so I hope you understand my reservations instead. So here's how I get out of the boat without touching water. It's clever, I think. I am getting around the no water rule fairly well. I've got my 3rd obsidian, so I now need just 2 more. And I've got enough iron nuggets. And honestly, a gold pick. This is all looking pretty good. I think these gold boots put my gold boots to shame. Although Depth Strider is actually Depth Strider is the opposite of useful right now. I think this is the tactical move. And then we're also going to try and take a lava bucket if we can, because I can't stand in the water right now. I'm gonna scoop some. Oh wow! Did you know that there's lava hiding below? Okay, I'm just gonna go grab that. Heck yeah! All for me. Sounds good. So avoid the water and then find 2 more obsidian and we're good. So now I'm gonna break this boat because this is my emergency exit boat. And then let's go. Awesome. Boat. You didn't pick up the gold? Oh, did I not? Oh, you're right. Thank you. See, it's funny. I have such a bad sense of whether I picked up a block or not. I genuinely have no idea most of the time. I mixed the word idea and clue there. Hope you didn't mind. What is the punishment for failing to kiss a turtle? If I see a turtle and I don't kiss it, I fail the run. That's how serious it is to not kiss a turtle. I don't see any turtles though. I think we can make it every turtle I see. Like I'm not gonna be malicious in missing any turtles. Don't worry, there'll be lots of turtles that get their kisses. But yeah, I do have to see him, and I don't see any turtles right now. Nope. We're gonna make a quick diversion, chats. There's been a new development. I found a turtle, and I must kiss him. Mwah, mwah. Oh wow, there's 2 turtles in that boat, but there was only 1 on the land. So let's give him a little boat kiss. Mwah, mwah. Have a good kiss, turtles. Okay, hope they liked that. There's no rule about what I have to do after I've kissed the turtles, and so, you know, sorry everyone, but you know, this is the natural consequence of making me kiss. Yeah, oh, there's another turtle here. Chat, rule 1 and rule 3 are coming into conflict right now. What do I? Okay, chat, I have to kiss the turtle. It is a requirement of the challenge. For whatever reason, that's what chat decided. I'm not here to judge them. I have to kiss... is he gone, actually? I think so. Yeah, unless that's him there now? How do we do this? It's okay if they're underwater, they're not consenting. Okay, new rule. We have to kiss all consenting turtles, and turtles are deemed to be consenting when they're above the waterline. I don't think that will stand up in court, so please do not use me as a legal reference. Air kiss is okay. I don't know. This is devolved pretty quickly, but we're good. We're good. So I do have a second boat. No, I don't. I'm gonna have to make a second boat, because otherwise I won't be able to get out of this one. I could also just, to be clever, I could surround myself in... Oh no, the boat's sinking. Okay, just make a crafting table. Make another boat. Shouldn't have wasted it before. There's a valuable lesson to be learned in there somewhere. And there we go. That's my boat. That's a shipwreck. And that's a ruin portal. If it just has two obsidian, we're in. We're good. We're done. If they're underwater, you can blow them a kiss. Also, mwah, do I have to kiss the little baby turtle too? A little peck on the cheek for him. There we go. Love great little turtle. Okay, there we go. That's sorted. There's gonna be a lot of turtles in this run. Chat, what have you done to me? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good turtles. You guys deserve a kiss. I'm not gonna kiss the baby turtles. I've decided they're too small to spot even. I think that's a reasonable rule. So we're just not gonna go for it. Okay, we're gonna adult turtles only. If it's not big, I'm not in. There we go. Also, yeah, there's a lot of shipwrecks. It's crazy just how shipwreck dense beach biomes can be, it seems. And now we're praying that this chest right here delivers the goods. Hey, it delivers exactly the goods. Wow, I love that. And we got a shovel if we want one. We got a better helmet, I think. Yeah, we do. Better helmet. This one has aqua affinity. For all that time I'll be spending underwater. And now we're just gonna get back home. And it looks like by the time we're home, another night will come. So what challenge would you like to add for my 4th night, internet? We pick some of the best challenges that you suggest to go into the poll, and then the winner of the poll becomes binding. The reason we have to like filter them obviously is because like someone could say, you can't move, you must stand and do nothing. You know, like you could make challenges that don't add anything and just make things uninteresting. So that's good. This is the turtle polyamory I subscribe for, says Bethel. Imagine subscribing to a channel and being like, one day there'll be some polyamorous turtles, and then we'll be interested. Keep inventory organized, says Mallow Cream. We know that challenge is impossible. We know it's just not doable. Also, no tools, says Plume. You could probably do no tools. I think Oh, I didn't get the gold there, by the way. I really should have. There was so much. Oh, wait, I did get the gold. I've got 3 gold blocks. No, there was 3 gold blocks just in that one alone. I should have gone for it. Like, 3 gold blocks is a huge, huge boon. No shield. That's all. See, that's a reasonable challenge. Challenge equals leave the turtles alone. I've got to leave them alone. I've got to listen to my restraining order while still blowing them kisses. It's a hard conflict. It's a hard conflict. I'm gonna be very careful about my hunger, by the way, because while I'm consuming... Okay, so just gonna bridge across the water. I can't touch water, chat. So this is my alternative. And I need to fish. So this is my alternative. To starving, I guess. Gonna be very careful about the angles that I walk in. Because if I take damage, it defeats all the point of doing this anyway. And there we go. Hey, got the fish. Okay. And then go for a walk. And we good. Okay. I'm almost at home too. I think this is gonna be... I'm very close to my portal, I would imagine. And so we're now gonna go in. Whoever sowed no shield, that's Minecraft blasphemy. Oh, we got a beach cave. You ever wanted to go into a beach cave? I always did when I was younger. One of the experiences that I feel like everyone had that I don't think it's that important or that exciting. I want to go into a cave. I want to know what that's all about. What's a cave feel like? Is it fun? No caving. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of caving to be done, to be honest, in this world. But we'll see. We'll see. We're almost at the bed now, chat. We're almost there. Yeah, this is just... It is... The raw fish is just not a good enough food. But we're working with it. We are working with it. Okay, okay. Minus 450, 65, 240 home. Thank you, Dasher. Oh, yeah, I was right. We're pretty close. Funny challenge idea. Not sure if it'll get picked up, but along with kissing every turtle, you have to float with it too, says Justin Below. So the 2 challenges that did get picked are... let's read them. We got no using chests and break all the sugarcane you see. Man, I'm glad I have a nice chat. I have no idea how we would do this without chests. It'd be the opposite of good inventory management challenge. So, man, okay. Either one of these challenges leave me in a rough place, I think. But at least I'm gonna be surviving. So, next up we got Minecraft, but with insightful commentary, says James Weston. What would you like insightful commentary about? Give me a topic and I will be insightful. Or maybe you could say that really all insight is just having an actual thought about something. And really it's, you know, really the way you could have insight to yourself is just to take a step back. Don't think about things because you've heard about them this way or that way and the anger and the emotions you feel. Just think about it logically, you know, outside of the sphere of emotions that you're having. Why don't you just bring the bed with you, says Ethan Ferguson. I have a bedroom and I have a bedtime and I intend to stick to both of those things. I mean, clearly I don't stick to my bedtime. Oh, I'm getting hit. It's negating any of the benefit I would get. Oh man, he wants to knock me in the water. Well, that was a successful fish. Has to be said, huh? Okay, so we're just gonna throw this in. I'm gonna keep walking by the seashore. I sell seashores by the seashells. Oh, hello! Oh no! Oh, if you're a real estate agent in a beach town, you could say that. By the way, Bennett, I made a joke at your expense earlier. I'm sorry, my son and I love your channel. We just finished your last Deathloop video. 10 out of 10 content right there. It's so good. I didn't think it was actually malicious. I appreciate the clarification anyway. It shows someone who cares about their impact on people. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm glad you like the videos. The Deathloop was definitely an experience to go through. Would recommend everyone go through a Deathloop at some point in their life. Let me tell you. But now the night has come, the votes are in, and people have decided I need to break all the sugarcane that I see. Every last piece of it must be broken. So let's go. So I can't go to the Nether anymore because I lost too much hunger, and I'm not going to regenerate the hunger by eating raw salmon. So my first trip, actually no, we'll light the portal just to make sure it's there and done, or like, you know, it's ready to light. Because I might have miscounted. Like, no, I don't think I miscounted. I think I got this right. Let's confirm though. So we'll place our lava down here, and we'll go get water. Yeah, those are the steps. And then we'll go fishing after we've got a portal. I'm going to be very careful about my sprinting also. You can't... Also, you're going to kiss turtles. Oh, no, sorry. Mwah. I love you, turtle. I'm sorry, turtle. Over here. It's the morning, and I've got to say, mwah. Have a very good day. Oh, turtle, I can't believe I almost let you go without your morning kiss. Mwah. And then you two have a little peck on your cheek for you. Oh, who's a good turtle? You're a good turtle. Oh, you're not a good turtle, apparently. The turtles have been kissed. Don't worry, we're good. There's some lovely rotten flesh on the ground. Would love to eat that, but it doesn't count as raw fish. I would say that rotten flesh from a drown should count as raw fish. What do you reckon, chat? Is a drowned a fish? I could make a decent argument that it is. Also, we got 2 more turtles. Hello there. Oh, who's a good turtle? Mwah, you're a good turtle. Who's a good turtle? Not you if you're trying to go in the water. Okay, let's now go for a fish. And then also grab some water at the same time. So fish, grab water, more fish. I don't think I've ever heard the turtle damage sound before. Yeah, it's not one you have to hear very often, Ethan Ferguson. It's one that reminds you that there are some damage sounds that were designed not to be heard. Also, can a fish drown, says Joshua Lyles. Can a fish drown? See, there's a funny, there's a one of my favorite, like, it's done, you know, like, I don't know, call it like 11-year-old philosophy is a fish wet? And it's one of those fun questions of like, well, the answer should be yes or no. But the fact that you have to stop and think about it, like, well, it's surrounded by water, so it's wet, but it's always surrounded by water. You know, the real underneath question of that, I'm proud of myself, says Big Salmon. I'm glad you're proud of yourself. A fish can drown if there's not oxygen in the water. Is that how you define drowning? I would say we say that you are wet or that you're drowning because water is a hostile environment to us. If we were a fish-derived species, though... Oh, this... Mwah. You came to watch me fish? That's very nice. Oh, I think he's trying to retreat from consent. I'm not sure if I should have kissed him, Internet. I'm feeling a bit bad about kissing this fella. Oh, no, he's turned back. He's heard my concerns, and mwah. Have a good day at sea, buddy. Fish are constantly wet and drowning. That's a fun way of thinking about it. Well, dry equals death for a fish. Exactly, yeah. So... if you are, in the same way that we describe, you know, like, even though you're not wet when you're on an alien planet, you still wouldn't want to be there in a way that's much worse than being wet. I don't know, like a planet without an atmosphere would be real bad for us. That's asphyxiation, not drowning. He's growing the Steve goatee. Okay, this is my, also, wow, some leather boots. This is my beard. I've been growing it since January the 10th. This is my mustache too. I haven't shaved since then. I shaved at the airport on the 10th of January. I'm gonna have to shave it soon. There's always an event that makes me need to. But I hope you can appreciate. This is, I'm age 28 at this point. This is, what is that, 18 days of facial hair growth? It just does not grow. I think if you're at the point where you're like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some facial hair, just know it makes no sense. There's no like, some people say, like, oh, the way facial hair works is you gotta shave it for it to grow back. Not true. It's a myth. Some people say you gotta let it grow out for it to grow bigger. Not true. It's a myth. People just grow facial hair at different speeds. I think there's some things you can probably do to improve that, like hair growth is controllable. If you aren't having enough protein, it will go worse. But for most people, if you're well nourished, it's like, yeah, you get lucky or you get unlucky on it. I feel the same way about, you know, this is one of my rants that I want to have at least once every, like, 6 months or so. Because I think if there are people who are younger and watching this, one of the things that people try to imply is if you have bad skin, it's a moral failing in some way. Like, oh yeah, well, you know, if you wouldn't get it if you didn't enjoy eating sweets so much. Or, I know, the other dumb one that annoys me is like, wow, sure, you get it randomly, but then you can... In fact, there's skincare products, and you either use them or you don't. You're either too lazy to know about the right skin... But it's like, if there was actually a skincare thing that got rid of, like, spots for teenagers, do you know how well it would sell? Do you know why there are tens of them and they all have different formulations? It's because none of them have a very high success rate in the end game of things. So yeah, do your best. Like there are basic measures that you can do. If you're not keeping basic hygiene and basic nutrition, you will have a worse time. But I think there's a interesting thing with so many parts of life where there's like when there's a small amount of person, like a small amount of, call it chance, and a small amount of skill, everyone focuses on the part that they care more about. Like, you focus more on the part of, I don't know, like, rather than focusing on the chance of something that you're doing well at, you'll focus on the skill. If you're doing poorly at something, you'll focus on the luck. But really, everything in life has both. That is the fundamental underpinning thing of our entire economic system, really, too. Is that, like, yeah, there are lots of people who are doing poorly because of, they're not helping themselves in some ways. But also, some things cascade. I read a fun thing today that was like, oh yeah, I don't know the interest rates on any of my credit cards, and I don't know why anyone would need to. If you're ever putting in money on a credit card, you shouldn't have a credit card. And, like, that's a really true point. But also, like, if you get a really big financial emergency and you have the card, you see it as that emergency last form of debt. You'll use it, and then, once you've used it once, you'll start to break the cycle, and it's a whole fun thing. Anyway, it's a whole thing. Anyway, so, Toycat looks great with official hair. I will die on this hill, says Dasher. Thank you. Toycat can take anything and involve economics. I love it. I think, I heard a really interesting debate earlier that I still don't know where I feel on this. But do you think that social behavior drives economics, or that economics drives social behavior? And I really don't know the right answer. Like, it used to be, some people look back to, like, the 50s and 60s and say, wow, times were so much better. We used to be so moral and less hedonistic, and there were less frivolous things to spend money on. But it's like, is it actually that there were just less, rather people spent less frivolous money on things? But maybe it's because there was less money, less things to spend frivolous money on. Maybe people from the 50s and 60s would be exactly like us in our same economic situation. Or is it the inverse, that that we are demanding all these frivolous services, and that's why they exist? Also, that's how they make money on free cards. People end up paying the minimum. They gave credit cards for free to people to get them to use them. I think it's insane that some people think of credit cards as being a paid product. Like, the credit card manufacturer makes money every time you spend. Like, I don't know. To be clear, I do have a paid credit card too. Like, I'm not pretending that they are worthless. But the idea that that should ever be considered the norm is insanity, right? Like, we should all agree on that, I hope. So now I'm going to put some water there, and then immediately put my lava on top of it. Or in it, maybe? There we go. And now I've got 5 obsidian. 1, 2. And then we'll use, like, I don't know, jungle plank. And then hope that this is only 3 wide. I didn't actually measure it. I'm using vibes. And there we go. I don't know. Okay, and then there's some water over there for some reason. It's trapped in the logs. Now I'm ready to go to the Nether, Internet. Are you ready to come with me? I did not anticipate how hard the raw cod thing would be. This is a fun little experiment we're doing together. Clearly some challenges are more powerful than others. But yeah, let's make the iron. Let's not a minecart. What do I need, actually? Do I need anything? I guess I need some gold ingots. So I've got 2 raw cod. Is that enough to go to the Nether with? Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's go to the Nether. So in the Nether, I can't touch water because there's no water there. So yeah, chat, tell you what, my next challenge, we're about to go to the Nether. Let's make a Nether specific challenge. Suggest some in chat right now. Oh, this is a nice biome. You never get a good Nether spawn. Like, I never do, at least. But today I did. Look at that. I got wood. I got Enderman pearls. I just gotta find a ruined portal. I mean, a bastion or a fortress, really. Not even a bastion. Just a bastion, and I'll be good. So, I've got armor. And I've got... I don't even know the difficulty right now, by the way. Should we find out? Is it normal? It's easy. Okay. That's easy. So, if we're on easy anyway... We don't have to, like, drastically change everything we hit an Enderman. but we still shouldn't look at them. Must dip toe in every lava pool. You gotta go to a soul sand desert. You know, that's I think a fair part of the Nether can be try to visit every biome. Kiss every skeleton. Let's make sure we kiss all the skeletons. Otherwise the skeletons will feel underappreciated, right? Okay, so we're heading towards a fortress right now. The fortress can be in like 4 separate quadrants of your world. And we check all 4 quadrants. It's the best we got until fortresses generate more often on Bedrock. We'll die on the hill that it's something they should fix. Okay, I am excited to say, my name's ibxtoycat, and I'm here to say I'm in a basalt delta, and I don't like it that way. Oh, ruin portal! Wow. Can't believe they're spawning more often here too. Again, it's so rare to find a ruin portal in the Nether because they generate under lava so much of the time that it really is a nice little treat that I cannot take any advantage of. I mean, do I want unbreaking and efficiency or just efficiency? Ah, okay. I'll take the clock though. The clock is really useful for the Nether because you always know exactly what time it isn't. So it's got pretty good pretty good function that way, I find. Now we're gonna grab this gold, because you better believe I am all about collecting as much of this as I can without having to go to a bastion. I always forget, chat. I thought it's meant to be the one that doesn't catch fire, but it always catches fire on me. So this has been my visit to the Nether, and I've got to say, so far, yeah, not so good. Not so good. I can change this though. Okay, so I am now going to go home. I've got golden apples, which I think, like, they're not raw fish, but they're not food either, right? Although there's an argument that a golden apple is food. I think a fair argument that a golden apple is food, actually. I would say, chat, is a golden apple food or utility slash, like, yeah, I really think that you could argue that it's food, but it's really at the edge of both food and, like, I don't know, potion utility sort of thing. Toycat's gonna die so much trying to get pig step, and then devil face says, Miss Patman Driver Lady. Yeah, the pig step one, I think I can find first bastion. That's my official prediction. I need to get home, by the way, before things go too bad, because also, a golden apple's food. There we go. Yeah, we'll do it via poll. I think that's the. Oh wow, chat is having. It's close to 50-50. Oh no, it's way. Okay, now chat's saying it's. I figured it would be a little bit more of. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Okay, well, I gotta go back to the overworld, chat. I'm gonna go eat some raw fish before I can try this one again. Whoopsie. Spider eyes food, says Hungry Warden. Depends on if you're an armadillo or not, I think. It's the main determiner. You can eat food covered in edible gold in real life. Yeah, I guess that would make it food. The apple part of the golden apple is food, and so the golden apple as a whole is therefore food. I'll accept that logic. I don't want to, but I will do so, because this is your challenge, chat, and so therefore it's your fault if it goes poorly. If you're curious, by the way, I do have to, I made the comment about I'm going up north tonight. I do have a train booked for like a specific time. They don't even let you, change those. Okay. It's like a advance. I guess it's like the equivalent of like an airline ticket style where it's like, yeah, I've got to be on that train or they will take my money and they will not give me anything. It's an interesting thing. There's a lot of people in the UK that are really opposed to the idea of like single train bookings, because again, it feels mean to some people to be like, but if you missed your train for reasons outside your control, why should you lose the money? But it's interesting because we applied the exact same model for airlines and no one has any questions about it. And I've thought there's something interesting about that we see like train travel to be like mystically different to airline travel in some way. And we see airline travel as like different to bus travel too in that way. I've never quite... really, you know, like, all forms of transport, public transport, are just... You are paying someone money to get you somewhere. There are only so many seats. You can either be guaranteed a seat, at which point you are guaranteeing... Like, I guess it's this mutual exclusivity thing. Like, if you are guaranteeing yourself a seat, you are also guaranteeing that there is a seat no one else can take. But I think there's, trains have magical powers, is why it says sacrificial lamb. It is true, trains do have magical powers. I've been reading the literature on this, and let me tell you. Okay, so where is my portal? It's over there somewhere. But I don't remember going that way to get here. So I'm just gonna... Oh, I don't remember doing any of this. But we're fine. I'm surviving, chat, just about. I'm alive. And that's more than I was expecting to be able to say. And now we'll just bridge over. Yep. Nice. I'm gonna have to make a lot more of these, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm almost home. Oh no, I've gone way past it. That's what's happened. Whoopsie. Airplanes are just flying buses. So yeah, I think there's an interesting thing here about the idea of what is the value of you booking something up so no one else can have it? And the answer is like the correct answer in my opinion is like, well, would they have sold the thing onwards? Because I feel like some people take advantage of cancellation fees as a way to make money, basically, right? They take advantage of like, well, you said you'd be there and you gave us money, so I'm just not going to take it on the off chance that that happened. But the way that it works with like a lot of like, oh man, I'm dead. I can't outrun a pig. Oh, apparently I can. If we light him on fire too, it'll help me. Is pig a type of fish, chat? I feel like the answer's no, but I feel like we should check. And that's my portal. Nice. So I'm going to bridge over this with slabs. Partially because I don't want them to burn, and partially because they're more efficient. And let's go. But yeah, it's an interesting like way to respond to this. An interesting like correct answer to that question is like, okay, if you are at night, like this is how it works. Of when you use points to buy like a hotel room or a seat on an airline, the points program only pays the airline like the bare minimum cost, like the marginal cost. Like if you want, they don't charge you the cost of a ticket, they charge you that, unless it's 95% full or more or something like that, at which point they charge you the equivalent of a lost booking. But, oh no! Okay, it's just lava, I'm fine. I think that's like a clever solution. Anyway, long story short is I've got to train specific time. I think it's interesting. Some people, I think it's interesting that I've got to be there or I've got to be square, no matter what the cause. There is a hogfish, but it doesn't have tusks, thank goodness. What is a hogfish? What the heck is a hogfish? You know, I don't want the answer to that question. I'm happy without it. I'm doing just great. Next challenge, chat. Let's do it. Oh, okay. I am excited to hear. I've seen swimming pigs, so yeah. I think the swimming pigs are I could be wrong. I've heard they're a big tourist. Like, they were set up to be swimming. They don't actually swim of their own volition. I don't know if that's true, though. I don't like to believe it's true. So therefore, it's not. In the Nether, you can't take any magma damage. Are striders fish of the lava? Man, if there was strider meat, I'd be so excited to eat it. There probably should be. It's objectively odd we don't have strider meat, right? Can we all agree? Speaking of things that we can all agree. Okay, come on. Try Deep Dark Buffet, says Simon Willover. Yeah, I think I might have to get into converting Java worlds to Bedrock solely just for getting things like that over here. Okay, so that's a water bottle. I can't have that. If I had it, the water would be touching me, so we'd be lost. Beach only is peak because of all the free shipwreck loot everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty... I do think it's pretty good, all things considered. Make a frog light. That's a fun challenge. Oh, you hear that? Also, we got some turtles to kiss. Okay, chat. I see some turtles. I gotta kiss them. I'm excited to do so. Remove your water bucket then. No, the water's kept in the bucket, you see. Also, mwah. Mwah. Have a good day, turtles. I hope you're going to. Mwah for you too. So now I've got 4 pufferfish. And I'm going to do something really ridiculous sounding here, chat. I'm gonna eat the 4 pufferfish. Okay, so if you've never eaten a pufferfish, by the way, it's one of the most fun. It's one of the most fun times you can have in Minecraft. You get the nausea effect. If you've never experienced this before, you're not living. It makes fishing a lot more fun. Let me tell you, I can't do it without
vacation,
this.
I hope you all have a great stream. Unfortunately, unable to stay. Here is my toy cat tax. Hopefully, one day I can actually make a full stream once again. Have a desert well day.
I'm streaming a lot more recently. It is January after all, but I'm streaming a lot more recently, so hopefully you can. Hey, Tetsu! Mwah. So hopefully you do make another stream. It's good to see you, Nugs and Ranch. Appreciate. I love seeing a long-time chatter back in some way. But yeah, now you're Irish fishing, says Boondock Saint. I think it's exciting. It is fun to see some of the regular chatters, even after years. I feel like I said earlier, like, oh yeah, having been subscribed to a YouTuber for 5 years makes you in the top 20%. It's cool that the long-time chatters, especially the people who tip and the members and stuff, I feel like we even though like some people like pop out and every now and then, it's nice that they pop in just to say what's going on. It feels like a bit more of a in-depth and less temporary relationship, and I like that. The internet is filled with low-depth temporary relationships, and so I'm glad that this isn't one of those. Chat is running out of good ideas, says Big Salmon. You know, chat, how about do you think next time it'd make more sense for me to like come up with like a big list of ideas that you can pick from? Also, moi. Do you think that'd be like, maybe I should have like 100 challenges? I'm trying, Big Salmon, I'm trying. I figured it would be a fun little twist, but it might, I think it could be cool to Minecraft, but chat has to, I think there's a lot of fun, like, democracy variants you can do. I beat the beach only with wooden tools. There was only wood from the boat, says Zed Bubble. Every time you fail a challenge, build a sandcastle / desert well, says Chilling Warmingly. That's a fun idea. Would love to build a desert well. I would be doing incredibly desert well if I did that. Okay, I'm just gonna eat the raw cod all the way up to the point just before where hunger regenerates. And so now we need to get enough raw cod to generate my entire health bar, and then also, okay, next time we do a, I say again, this is learning, chat. I think if we're gonna do this again, we couldn't have it be such that you'll never be able to complete this. You'll still be doing a stream every week, even if you're watching Dishes Somewhere or something. Yeah, I said that, funnily enough, in today's Q&A Saturday, today's Q&A Sunday, maybe. We're going a bit late, but yeah, I really do enjoy what I do here. It's, I think, I do, every time there's like a bad month on YouTube, I'm, collect a baby magma pet, don't kill brutes. You know, a baby magma pet would be great. We could feed it to a frog. Can you find frogs in beaches, actually? Sure hope so. ibxtoycat, the problem is that doing a new challenge every Minecraft days requires coming up with so many different ones, yet everyone doesn't get much time to shine. Yeah, that's an interesting point. You have to build them such that they layer onto each other effectively. Like you could make, okay, how about this? So chat, I can work on this for next time. How about it's like a branching path? So picture like, you know how tournament brackets work? So the first challenge, let's say you start with, let's theory craft another stream right here. You know, I know I'm doing a challenge right now, but we'll plan the next challenge anyway. Who's gonna stop me? So hypothetically, right, the first challenge is don't eat fish, or like only eat fish. The second challenge is, I don't know, like can't use structures. And so then after that, the challenges become stuff like that work onto the previous challenge. So one of the challenges is like, well, if you can only eat fish, you can't touch the water. Those challenges do synergize well and make each other harder. And then the third challenge down that path could be, you know, you can't touch water, you can only eat fish. And now to make things even harder, you also can't use buckets or something like that. And it's like, okay, so now water becomes like a really limited over there resource. and some stuff gets tricky. Whereas the other way, you could say can't place structures. Okay, second choice. Sorry, you can't use structures. Second challenge is like, okay, need to, I don't know what, taking advantage of no structures in some way. And you could actually, you could build the challenges such that they stack. I think you could do something fun with it. I'll work on something, chat. I'll work on something. Put it together. Yeah, with that said, I'm glad you like the idea, Cat. You can do 2 or 3 challenges at once. You could also have, you could have like base challenges and then have challenges you've got to do on top of that. Because right now, trying to find pig step is just so hard because I need so much food just to regenerate my health. Also, okay, I see a turtle, but he's in the water. I don't have to kiss him anymore. Also, I have to collect all the sugarcane I see, and I see some over there. So you see how that's like, each one of these is like an active challenge? I think doing something for everything is boring, but restrictions and specific challenges are a bit more fun. So it's something we can try and work on specifically. Also, I'm now going to eat 2 cod. And yeah, this this is getting a little silly. Respawn trade fire resistance from a piglin, says Cat. Yeah, I think actively just dying is the smartest way to go ahead with this. When you see something, say something. See, I think we'll start the next challenge with something as simple as just like, how about hardcore or no natural regeneration, but it's easy. For an example, reset all the challenges. Nope, I'm sticking with these challenges today because I do think we can make some decent progress. I just need to find a bastion, and I'll get myself some pig step. I'll get some ender pearls, and then I find a fortress. And if I don't die, we've got everything we need. I've got belief, chat. I shouldn't have belief because of the amount of fishing I'm doing, but I've got belief. I like my first idea. When you take damage, you get zapped by a shot collar. That'd be fun to code, huh? No using tools would be too brutal. Yeah, it's a good example of a challenge that seems funny for like the first 2 minutes, but then after it, you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. Also, the next challenge is collect a baby magma pet. So while I'm in the bastion, I'm gonna try and get a pet. Don't ask me how or why or if it's even possible, because I don't have the answer to those questions. Okay, so we'll eat another raw cod, and then we'll throw another fish, and eventually, from just these things, we'll, yeah, every raw fish is only worth a heart. Chat, they're the equivalent of being rotten flesh. I think maybe worse than rotten flesh. This is not designed to be eaten. That's what I thought about the raw fish challenge. It's, I think you have to design challenges from the perspective of will they chain together well? Because now that you're a challenge of getting a baby magma pet is fun, but doing it while I regenerate at 1 heart every, 30 seconds I spend fishing is a bit painful. Rotten flesh gives you 2 cod 1. So we're sticking with the challenges. This really is an absolute beach, says With a Scientist. You know, exactly. I stick with the challenge because the challenge is meant to be an absolute beach. Turtle challenge is great, though. Yeah, turtle challenge is great. Speaking of, okay, who's a good turtle? You're a good turtle. Okay, so first of all, get one of those in there and then say, mwah, have a good night, turtle. I hope to see you in the morning. So I've now got enough cod to regenerate my hunger up to 9 hearts, which means if I get 2 more cod, I'll get full hearts and then full regeneration. The turtle challenge is the best challenge, says Dasher. You're eating cat food, so it does something, but it's kind of meh. 16 stack size, Mac is good. Yeah, there's a lot of fun, goofy things you could add on that way. Okay, so we're going to eat the cod, and then we're going to sprint a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Oh, there's a skeleton that spawned looking at me. And then, oh wait, is that skeleton angry with the baby turtle? How does that happen? Oh no, okay, he's just slow. I'm gonna eat one of these, and then we're gonna walk. Okay, I think I wasted. No, we're good. And I'm gonna eat one. And we're gonna walk. Okay, perfect timing on that one. I think. No, it wasn't perfect timing. It didn't work out as I was hoping. Oh, it's so weird the way that food works in this game. I don't understand it at all. Oh, okay. Didn't want to get hurt. It's fine. As long as I can sleep. There's monsters nearby. Okay, we're just going back into the nether. Tomorrow is starting today. That's what I like to say. So eating 2 cod at the same time, it doesn't help me at all. Like, do you see how garbage these foods are? Don't eat salmon all day, every day. Whatever you do, internet. Let me tell you. Okay, so I'm just gonna sprint into the portal now. That's my plan. I'm out. I give up on this world. But this challenge is a beach, and it must be. I must continue. I must attempt to at least. Okay, don't fight me. Okay, he's good. He's not a problem. Protect a batch of turtle eggs from zombies till they hatch. Oh, that'd be fun.
There's a country song, I'd still be doing this if I wasn't doing this. About how he'd still be playing in the local bar on the weekends, even if he had to do something else to pay the bills. Heart.
Yeah, I think that's it's a common thing in art. Like the coolest thing about basically any artist is when you can get to the point where it's not the fun side thing, but it is the main thing. Also, let's open our locator map in the nether just to see where we are. Oh, well, that sure is useful, chat. Sorry, I love locator maps. It does nothing for me, but I like that it exists. Throw the rotten flesh on the ground, and let's be honest, the bamboo. I'm gonna plant it down here. Can I plant it down there? Nope, you need dirt for bamboo. Useful to see. So we're gonna go that way now. Oh, I picked up my map. Let's burn it. It's gone. Okay. But yeah, it's like passion is a really weird one because, like, logically speaking, like you know, all of us should be motivated by what the tribe wants from us, right? The tribe being society as some greater whole. But when you go to school, they don't teach you, like, well, what jobs pay the best? They say, what do you want to do the most? And for a lot of people, that is a more compelling motive. Even though people know that, like, maybe people don't know, but I think that's actually not our problem. But that, like, a lot of people don't think about, like, oh yeah, well, I like things that money gets me. They go, what would my interests get the most from first, and they do something else. And then they work out how they can do that in some paid way. And I think there's some, like, really dark places that sometimes leads. I think one of the worst ones, and also new crafting recipe. What can you use it for? Like nether brick, the red nether brick. It's funny. Most people never end up with the job they want most. But even nether fortress, by the way. Okay, the challenge is happening. It's not helping me a pig step, but it's helping me with half of the challenge. I can't take any damage. Oh no, don't do this. Okay. This will only help me have half the challenge, but half the challenge is better than none of the challenge, chat. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go up into the fortress. Block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4. I shouldn't be doing it this way. I'll just stack up. Let's be real. I'm stacking up, and I'm hoping I don't get burned. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of things here. I've just got to sit. I've got to sit here and let it. Oh no! I think. Okay, shields are dangerous for precisely that reason. It's exactly what just happened there. Is why you got to watch out for shields. Okay, so I'm gonna sit down here. I'm gonna let him fire his fire at me, and we're good. I'm having flashbacks. It's too soon. I don't know why they're being so weird about their damage. Oh, why did I burn? Oh, they burned the block under me, chat. Oh, okay. Whoopsie. This challenge sure was an absolute beach, huh? Okay, I don't think I can recover from that. So that was this is a cool seed. This is a cool challenge. I want to do this again. I think if we're gonna do this, we need to build a branching path though. Let me know if you agree with that, chat. For now, I would just like re-roll again, but I have to leave in about 25 minutes, or I will miss my train. And so if I start a challenge, I'd have to end soon. So instead of Deathloop, we say, whoopsie. Hope you enjoyed today's live stream. I think we had a lot of fun testing out the ideas behind what will be the next big challenge live stream, which will be chat decides the challenges from a predetermined branching path. I think it'll be fun. I'll post that on Twitter, so follow me at ibxtoycat there. Or if you're just on YouTube and you're curious when the next thing's coming, Q&A Sunday, giving all the answers to questions about the vault. It's definitely the most curious I've been about a block in a while, which is good if Minecraft can do that ultimately. But yeah, the answers to your questions about that will be coming in soon. Like, I don't know, 5 hours or something. So hope you enjoyed today's video, because I'm going to let myself blow up.